Hey everyone, I'm going to port this this lovely 362, and I thought, well, why not take you along and do an unedited video of the whole teardown. I don't know how many parts I will do. The last, I've done a few of them, but the last one I did was like 8 months ago. So I've got the brain capacity of a dead donkey. So yeah, well, let's just figure it out as long as we go. Only thing I took off was the bar and chain and the clutch cover. That's it. So let's go. Starting with the cover. And the reason I'm filming this is firstly so I can watch it back, because this area is just a pain in the rear to do, because it's just so complicated and so overly, yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the 362, but I was able to buy it dirt cheap, so you know, you're not hearing me complain when you can buy a saw for about, it was second-hand pieces when I bought it. The same as my 661, which I will make a video on pretty soon. But I'll leave the bolts in this one just for ease. But I think I paid like 15% of the new price for it, so dirt cheap. Right here, it's off screen. I've got a place to store all the components. I think I'll maybe make this video maximum like half an hour long. It's the air guidance for the flywheel into the air intake, and then try to leave the bolts with the part you take off. It'll make life a bit easier. So I've taken the starter thing off, and then that one air filter, and I've cleaned it all. It's already clean because I ran it for a bit, and then I was like, you know, I just bought it. Take this out. Just window switch and the intake or filter housing or whatever the hell it's called. God, I hate these things. I'm not complaining about the 362, I'm complaining about the fact that it's, well, I am complaining about the 362. I'm a bit hypocritical, but like I said, it's not my favourite song. It's not my favourite song to work on. I think my favourite song is the 462 is pretty good to do. 509 is pretty cool. 66, doable. But not this one. Take the exhaust off. The reason I'm pulling it as well, I got this saw. I rednecked this exhaust together, which looks hideous, but you know, it's for my own. It's not a customer saw, it's my saw. So you know, it doesn't matter how it looks. To be frankly honest, I was like, I want a different exhaust because it needs more high end. It needs more throttle crack. And in the exhaust, you throw the bolts in. Take this end off. Oh, god damn it, that hurts. Ah, you bastard. I was going to take the spikes off because they're going to kill me. God damn, that's tight. 100% guaranteed to cut myself open. I was sharpening chains a few minutes ago. Oh, look, I've already got blood on my hand. Awesome. That's cool. Yes, I'm a professional saw builder, but I'm also a bit clumsy. I don't do 362s that awesome. That awesome. Often, sorry. Not many people run 362s around this area. And like I said, I only run it because it's cheaper to run than the 500i, and I got it dirt cheap. Dirt cheap. like the guy called told me the price he wants for it, and I was like, "Are you serious?" He was like, "Yeah, you can take it for that money." And I was like, "Okay, so let me go to the house right now and grab some cash." It's got a polished port, and if you can see that, slightly it's got the edges roughed up or smoothed out actually. It's not roughed up. Please put a foam plug in it, so like that, so there's not any debris or the shit going in. I will deal with the decomp later on. This is the bolts for the suspension on the engine. Oh, don't lose them, buddy. Don't lose them. There we go. Right, let's see. So, that's loose. It's been a while. Let's take a lead over here. It's a shame we can't listen to music, because I would like to listen to music right now, but I also like to upload a video without getting a strike from YouTube. Or piss some artist off. I don't like that. I don't like pissing people off. Or offend people, you know. Alright, I got that off. Bloody hell, what a pain in the rear. It's the lead. You show it down there. Trying to get that little bastard off. That one. And the wire goes all around there. Goes attached to there and there. There and there, and then underneath it. So somebody's going to be nice. Alright, that's off. You know, there's probably a guy watching right now who's doing 362s for lunch probably. He's probably laughing his ass off right now. But the fact of the matter is, we all got to start somewhere. Right now the fact is, you take it out and from there, underneath it, and then up again. The fact of the matter right now is that when it comes to a 362, I'm pretty shit. But I know that, because that's why I took it on. Because I want to learn. I was like, I'm going to port it, not because I need to, but because I want to learn. Precision tool set, probably the best investment I've ever done in my life. Those talks. Actually, when did I put this saw back together? I pulled it in pieces, like I said. Put it together in no longer, a year and a half ago. Oh, the last 362 I did was a muffler model. Didn't even take the engine out. Didn't even take the engine apart. So yeah. Take that out. Throttle linkage. What an absolute pain. So I don't need to take that off, do I? No, I don't. Let me see. Why does this still have to make it so complicated? Bloody hell. Up again. Fuck it, let's leave it on. So I took this the choke control. So let's zoom in a bit. See if we can actually make it easier to watch. Why can't I zoom in? God damn it. Whatever. Took this little thing off from there pretty much. So right now I'm trying to get this whole assembly off. I'm trying to disassemble as least amount of parts to take as much as possible off, if that makes sense. So that's off. That is connected to that. Now I'm going to take the yellow wire. Oh, why can't I zoom in, for God's sake? So annoying. This part I'm trying to disassemble right now. It's up there. All this yellow stuff has to come undone. If you're watching this and you're like, what the fuck are you doing? Just drop a comment and I'll make it more detailed version on video on it. It's like you know. Ah, there we go. Just pry it off. And now it's stuck. There we go. That bugger. And yes, I've got long fingernails, exactly for this intent, for this purpose. Put this one back on. Because I once tried to pour the chainsaw and I cut my nails off the day before. Just couldn't do anything, just couldn't take apart anything, so you know, I'm actually going to search up how to do it properly without losing all of my nails, because it's just, I need fingernails, I need them. And take that off. This little yellow, this thing, just take it off like that. See, that's what we're trying to achieve. Disassemble as much as possible, taking the least amount of parts off. Oh, these are such a pain in the rear to do, man. Safety glasses. Still want some plastic parts flying in my eye and taking my eye out. I don't want that. Come on, buddy. Come. There we go. So, pry off one end, be gentle, just wiggle it off, and then gently go like that. And the good thing is, when I bolted the saw back together, oh, there we go. There's still some Vaseline. Yeah, there's still Vaseline on it from when I put it back together, so that's a good thing. So just gently pry it in. Don't go berserk. If you want to buy a new one, just rip it off. But why would you? I mean, the parts look still pretty good. I haven't got a crazy amount of hours on it since I bought it. I think not even 20 hours. So. Right. What have you got here? I have to take it off. For God's sake, I don't want that. I mean, look at those wires, man. Jesus. I mean, I've done race cars in the past, but bloody hell. Look at that. All in there. All of that has to come off, I think. Just try to put it as closely with other stuff. And the good thing is I'm putting this thing back together tomorrow again, because I'm not going to fully port it. Well, I'm actually going to fully port it, but different than other saws. I'm going to try something. Normally I set my pistons off, or set my cylinders off, but this time I'm going to do a bit different. Obviously not going to tell what. I think that will make sense. Actually, I think I'm going to have to say I can keep the wires on. Yeah, I think I can actually. So I'll pry this back again, and that's the whole reason why I've got fingernails. Yeah, just file them off so they're not razor sharp, and unplug this little bugger gently. Very careful. Oh, for God's sake, come on. Sorry for my language, I'm just getting... Come on. If you can hear music in the background, it's not from me, it's a carnival weekend right now, or week, whatever the fuck it's called. I don't celebrate carnival, because the youth here, well, their version of carnival is getting blind drunk. Oh no, I did it wrong. I thought you had to pry it. I thought you had to pry this end. You have to press it down and then pull it. So, press it down and then pull it apart. Perfect. So hopefully you don't have to take all the wires off, because I don't like wires. There we go. Throttle. Gently pull it off, see what happens. That's all clear. There's a fuel line right there. Yeah. That bugger needs to come off. How can I do that? I can take it off of the cylinder itself. Let's do that. Let's not do that. Never mind. Ah, we got movement, we got movement, we got movement, we got movement. Come on, motherfucker! Oh, that's awesome. Fuel squirting all over me. So you just pull the carburetor itself off. Now everything is covered in fuel. That's an M-Tronic carburetor. I think it smells good, because I ran motor mix in this thing. Didn't do any ethanol fuel or something like that. Right. That's awesome, and it has fuel pressure. God damn it. If you're wondering why I'm swearing so much, I'm Dutch. Swearing is pretty much our second language. That's a joke, Mum. So take this bugger off. And then this one. Just use your pinky. See, yes, it works as well. I learned that trick when I was doing the 500. All the 500. My first 500. I've done a few. Well, a lot. And besides being my favorite saw to work on, compared to this thing, they learn. You have to learn. In my opinion, you have to learn a few tricks before you get efficient with them. So what I've done now is take the fuel line off. The fuel line off there, off the plastic housing, and now I'm going to take the throttle linkage. Can you see that? So fuel line is on that side. Just push it out that way, outwards, and then lift this bugger up. So, how long are we filming for? 18 minutes, bloody hell. So gently pry it open, gently pry it open, and then just push it up with your finger. So pry it open, push it up, and then it will come undone. Perfect. I think the most used word right now is being gently. Don't be an idiot, don't, you know, be brutal or whatever, because you will break stuff. And steel parts are not really cheap. Vaseline spray. Just get it lubed up. Same when you get down and dirty with your significant other. But now you're pressing stuff out. But now, I think fender nails is actually a disadvantage. So yeah, be careful. I actually pushed it under the metal rod for the throttle linkage. Gently pull it, gently. Come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. I can see the piston. Ya la 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 la. There we go. That's the plastic housing. So that was the fuel line, right there. That was the throttle link. So push it up and then you push it under when you pull this thing out. Perfect. All right, now what have we got here? This is the fuel line, which looks in really good nick. And also in here, there's still Vaseline spray on. I use this stuff as well when I'm assembling, when I'm bolting together a brand new cell. And it looks in really good nick. But like I said, I haven't put a ton of hours on it, so that's cool. Right. Next. How did it take that off? I'll take the wiring off. This wiring of the coil. There's a tiny little torque screw, bolt screw, whatever the hell it's called in. Take it off. There you go. Put it inside. I'm trying to take the wiring off with the whole loom off, with the plastic casing, because it will save me quite some time putting it back together, and just gently pry it off. You don't have to press anything, just gently push it off. Is it called prying it off? I don't know, I don't care. Get it off. And then, see, now it's loose. Trying to keep all the wiring in one place. But I have to take the throttle assembly off. Throttle linkage. Push it up with your scrunch. There's a little opening on the bottom here, and then just push it up. Excuse me. Just put it up like that and just pull it backwards. And then throttle linkage. Yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science. Just look what you're doing. This one goes in there, and then the end goes in the linkage itself. And there's this little plastic thing where you press your finger on to open up the throttle, or gas, as Americans would say. Open up the gas. How can you call it liquid gas? But you know, to all my American viewers, I'm just kidding. Let's not take each other so seriously, shall we? I mean, take each other seriously with the work we're doing, but not with be offended so much. Life's too short to be offended about jokes, you know. There we go, that's what I meant. So I was trying to keep all the loom in, all the wiring loom, well not all of it, just whatever is in it, and keep it on the case. And of course I could use the air compressor to blow it all off. I want to say blow dry, but I thought about something else. I think it's not called blow drying. I don't know. Anyway, it's off. That's what matters. Put it up there. Actually, you don't need to take the winter switch out. I thought you could. So just put a little orange plastic bit back in. I don't know if you take it off when assembling again, but that's a problem for later on. So. There we have it. Right. Wasn't it? It's been a while, man. Jeez. And you can leave the bolts that hold the spring, the anti-vibe spring, the suspension spring to the handle. You can leave them in as well. Just put them back again. God damn, that's tough. Dismount the bolt that holds the spring to the cylinder though, because we're going to take the jog. Actually, forget what I all said, you have to take it off. Sorry. You have to take the whole spring off, not just from the cylinder, but the whole spring. Just pull it out. There we go. And then that's freed up. Don't need to do that. Cylinder it is. Just take the spark plug out. How does it look? Pretty good. Looks a bit black, but I think it's running a bit too rich. I don't understand that. Well, I do understand it, but it just annoys me because this thing has a mind of its own. That's what I'm trying something out and see if it works. But the disassembly part is still the same, you know, whether you're porting it or not. So cylinder bolts, 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. There we go. You know, what I like to do is not take them out all at once, but you know, release it. Ow! Oh, yep. Everything's going well here. Just a normal day in the office. I should take the handle off. No, it's not going to take the handle off. Let's do something different. Oh, well, I'm now on the mic of the telephone because my earbuds went off. That's not so cool. Hang on a minute, I've got a different talk ski because that would take forever. Bloody hell, what's my T27? Ah. There it is. What I was saying, in my toolkit I have a different T27 which is longer. Which hopefully, yes, I'm a lucky bastard, because it just fits. What I like to do with the cylinder bolts is not just release one and then just take it all out. I like to take undo it, then for 2 turns, and then do all of them, if that makes sense. So, undo 1, 2 turns, undo 1, 2 turns, undo 1, 2 turns, undo 1, 2 turns, and then take them all out. I don't know why. Just been told that once when it comes to race car engines, and I just kept the same principle when it comes to chainsaw engines. Obviously, any engine I pull apart. So, take the piston off. There we go. Cylinder off, sorry. Piston looks bloody well. Jeez. Little bit of scratches on the intake, but that's okay. The rings are still moving freely. Don't know if you can see that on camera. I think you can. You know. Piston or cylinder looks all hunky dory. But you know, like I said, I will be modifying that. And then there's the base gasket, which I will place here as well. So now, what I'm going to do with the rest of it is, I mean, it looks pretty good. Yeah, perfect. Really happy with it actually, how it looks. Maybe that doesn't work on the piston as well. Well, I don't know yet. Maybe I will. Probably not. It's not a whole lot you can change. Oh, there's a bit, but you know. I'm not going to talk about porting. The reason for that is I've got experience, but there are guys out there that have got far more knowledge about porting and I've set the timing and everything. You know, some people call it a jug. I just call it cylinder. take it. That's what I meant with the plug. So we need something that's not going to be any junk coming in. But I've got my own theory on it, and I do it a certain way. But there are guys out there who've got more knowledge than me, and you know, I don't like to share that knowledge yet, because yeah, trade secrets, you know. But, yeah, you know, some people find it arrogant. I don't care. When you go, let's just see it that way. When you go to a Formula 1 team and you ask them, or a rally team, or whatever, a motorsport team, and you ask them to take apart an engine to what they did, then they're not going to show you either. So it's the same philosophy I use. And there's plenty of information out there on guys that know what they're doing, that make videos on that subject. So put this thing on, just to prevent any crap from getting in. Place this on a safe space, safe spot, sorry. Like I said, I don't know if you can hear that, but place that on a safe spot where you don't knock it over. Get your jug, take the bolts out. There we go. Some people change the bolts. I don't. I've used them already, and I haven't. You know, unless some person asks for it, I don't change the bolts ever, unless they're fucked or like I said, the person asks for it, and they all run fine. So bloody hell, let's start. Come on, buddy. Come off. Let's do that little bit here. Intake rubber is off. Intake boot, whatever. If you're wondering why the hell I'm bolting a chainsaw on a Saturday night, well, why not? It's fun. I enjoy working on chainsaws, and that's the whole reason I started a YouTube channel, because I want to help people. And you know, if my suffering can help someone else on their journey to get their saw going again, happy me. Right, now you can take this thing out as well. Actually, I think I even got this still from when I put this original saw together, or it was from the 500. I can't remember. But it's been there a while. Normally I don't use it because no, assembly goes really quick. But when I was assembling that one for that one of the 500 of my first 500i, I had to wait for a few days on parts. So I just put a plug in to prevent you know, crap getting into the exhaust port. Don't really know how. There we go. Just crack it loose. That is the decompression valve. How it works, pretty interesting. So you press it, that comes out, and then when the saw fires up, it just goes back again. So all I say right now is look at the inside. Jeez, that's what you get when you run very high octane fuel. Anyhow, what I'm going to do right now is clean it just with dish soap in the kitchen. Make sure it's all oil free. A little bit of scoring on the inside, but not very light scratches, but nothing horrible. But yeah, what I'm going to do now is clean it and then measure it all up and then port it. So thanks for watching. See you later.